Hey people, this is VideoGameStupid here with the recap video of another AnimeCon 2012. Like last year, I was playing video game footage during the recap. This year, the same thing is happening. Except for now we're playing online and Lost Planet 2. I'm about to die. No! Ah, I didn't get to throw it off in time. Anyway, the recap. Let's go with the recap. Alright. So Friday happened. Friday was insane. Friday was scary. Friday was like very stressful. It was a fun day, but it was also a very stressful day. Let me get into that. Basically, I was volunteering, which is basically just me walking around the con, taking pictures for the con. So I did take a lot of pictures. So I took like over 400, maybe like 400, 500 pictures, but you won't see that here. Oh, I had to reload it. That's fucking. You will not see those pictures on this video though, because they belong to con obviously. So you'll probably see them on the AAC website or Facebook or whatever they do with them. I don't know. But yeah, the only thing was that it was said that there would be like free crash space for Friday and Saturday if you volunteer for a certain number of hours, which I did. The only thing was that apparently they had run out of space for hotel rooms. So I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I got the most kills. Sweet. Oh, I don't get any points because... Gotcha. But the thing was that, apparently by like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, they had run out of like hotel space for males. Because they separated by male and female. So my cousin, who was a female, had enough space to go into her hotel room and pack all her stuff up. But by 10 o'clock that night, I was still running around, not knowing what was going on. I'm like, what am I going to do? But thanks to Chris and Brandon, we had walked around for like at least an hour trying to find people. And eventually we found the right people. And I was able to get the hotel crash. Me and Chris both were able to get the hotel crash space. And that was a good thing. That was definitely a good thing. Because if not for that, then I would have just been like, oh, maybe I have to go pay for a hotel space for that night, or I would have to like sleep in the lobby, which would suck. It would really suck. But yeah, Friday we got there about like 10 o'clock in the morning. I just volunteered. I just like took some pictures and I helped set up or help patrol the hallways and such, and patrol the lines, make sure the registration line wasn't congested. And basically who I am, I was a guy that was in the robes of evil, and I had a severed arm with me on occasions. And I was also Michael Jackson, the Beat It outfit on Friday night, and I wore on a Thriller outfit on Sunday. So yeah, I was that guy. I was also the guy walking around with just a severed arm and normal clothing. So I was that guy as well. Nice to meet you all too. Yes. But Friday was like very stressful. It was very crazy. I took a lot of pictures though. Like I said before, I took a lot of pictures, but you will not be seeing that. You'll be seeing some pictures, but not all the pictures. Because it's part of con now, so... Yeah, Friday... I didn't do much Friday. I mean, I was doing like, duties and stuff. Not much is going on Friday anyway. I went to a panel by... Yeah, I went to a panel by the Vagabonds, which is pretty interesting. They were just talking about all their strange and creepy gadgets or monsters and creatures and stuff, and I got to actually like poke one of them. It was pretty cool. It was pretty fucking sweet. And then Extreme Iron Man. Oh no, that was Friday. That was Saturday. Okay, anyway, yeah. Then there was a YouTube meetup panel by Ginyu 2007 and Cosplayer Nation. That was a pretty interesting panel. Because it was basically like talking about how to, how to make it on YouTube, how to get started on YouTube, do all this stuff YouTube related and whatnot. And I was supposed to record one part for them, but I kind of got screwed up, but... It was supposed to be some kind of meme or however the fuck you kids say it, I don't really care. I don't like memes, but I was supposed to do like one of those, record something, but it kind of failed, but whatever. It happens. It fucking happens. And Luna Gracie was there, Locke Baylor from the Luna and Locke from the Vagabonds were there. Bowler Forever was there. So it was all pretty cool. It was like an actual YouTube meetup, or all the people who are from YouTube got to actually meet up and talk about their channels and such. I didn't talk about my channel though. I think only Bowler Forever and Luna Gracie talked about their channels, but it's still pretty cool though. And then after that was the after that I went to cosplay 18+ dating game. Boy, was that risque. Wow. I was like I stopped recording after a while because I was wondering if I was even supposed to record it, because I've been to some like 18+ events where they say you cannot record this for whatever reason, and I got there late, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't record this, and some really weird stuff happened, like involving Tenchi from Tenchi Muyo and a dildo wand. Yeah, it was very, very strange, but that's the 18+ event. That is exactly what an 18+ event is. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, then after that was the Waffle Off Part 2. Part 2 of the Waffle Off from last year. And that was pretty, it was I don't know. I don't think it was as good as this year. And it was pretty good, but it wasn't as good because a lot of the challenges from they brought back a lot of the same challenges, but they only made it like one person, like 1 versus 1. Whereas last year, all the challenges were done on teams of 2. Like you have one team, Team A, 2 people, Team B, 2 people on those teams. But this one was like 1 person on each team, which I don't know. I didn't really want to go up and do that. I'd rather be with a partner and do like go up with a partner. So that seems a lot more. That would actually make me like make me want to participate a little bit more than just 1 person. There are a few challenges where it was like 2 people, but only a few. Now it's kind of like, whatever though. It happens. It was still a fun event though. I had a lot of fun. And if you notice on the Friday footage, it pretty much ends and starts and ends the exact same way it did last year. It starts with footage of Deadpool on his vehicle, rolling around in his vehicle, and it ends with the Waffle Off. I noticed that when I was doing the editing or doing the saving the video. I'm like, whoa, it ends and starts the same way as last year. And that was unintentional. Holy fuck cakes. But yeah, that was Friday. Friday, a lot of crazy stuff happened. I didn't stay up late. I stayed up till like 1 o'clock or 1 or 2, and I just pretty much, I was so tired at that point. I just went to bed. I'm like walking around in the hotel room. I finally got there. I got there really late. Or actually, I got there earlier, but by the time I got there, it was really late and everybody was already asleep. And I couldn't see anything because all the lights were off, and I just died. And when I got there, it was like, well, I can't see anything. And this hotel room is really dark, and I don't know where the bed is, and I don't really know who's in the bed. So I'm just going to sleep on the chair, which I can sort of see. That was a bad idea. Never sleep on a chair, especially when it's cold as fuck in the hotel room you're staying in. And it was cold. Very cold. This guy not on my team. Stop shooting me, you retard. Fuck. God. And then, yeah, it was really cold. Almost froze to death, basically. Luckily, I had my jacket on me. But I kept waking up throughout the night because somebody was snoring really loudly. Whatever. It happens. Alex Factor 4, you're online. Yeah, let's dodge that. So, basically, yeah, I was walking around. I was sleeping and I woke up. I think I woke up like, I don't remember what time I woke up. It was like 8 or 9 or something. Really early in the morning. Saturday. That works. So Saturday, what happened Saturday? Basically Saturday, woke up, walked around a bit, had some more picture taking duties to do. I was assigned to go to the Iron Editor, which is pretty cool. I've gone to it before, but only stayed for like a few minutes. This time I stayed for like pretty much the whole thing, and it was pretty interesting. Like, basically I have like 2 teams, and there's like 2 people on each team, and they have to like edit an AMV video as well as do a bunch of challenges. And it was as you can guess, it was pretty random. There was actually a part where they had to randomly play a game of BlazBlue. I was like, okay, that's interesting. I would die in that game though. I suck at BlazBlue. I suck at the game really horribly. No more grenades. So I went to the Iron Editor. Got to see that firsthand. And then there was a panel, another Vagabond panel, where they're talking about thrifty steampunk gear. That was pretty neat. They showed off a bunch of steampunk style stuff, like an arm, a shield, a jetpack, the wings. The guy at the wings was there. He's awesome. It's just like a gigantic steampunk wings. It's like, holy cow. And apparently, like, is that version 20 or something, or version 22? Like, wow, it's a lot of versions of just one item. I don't know where I'm going. Kind of like this video. Ha ha ha. No. I know what I'm going to talk about. A lot of people ask me about my arm, about the severed arm, which I thought was interesting, because I was just going around with a severed arm. Like, I was using it for something else last week, and I decided, you know what, let's bring it to the con. Fuck you. Let's bring it to the con and see what happens. A lot of people were asking about it. It had to be peace bonded because it was a weapon. I actually asked for it to be peace bonded because I didn't feel like being bothered by like security or anything about it. So I said, you know, just peace bond it. And they're like, okay. So they peace bonded it. And a lot of people are like, why is a plastic foam arm peace bonded? I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue why it's peace bonded, but it is. So yeah, the arm definitely got a lot of attention, which I was not expecting, which is pretty cool. Very unexpected stuff happens at con, so very unexpected stuff. Extremely unexpected stuff. And let's see, there was a Hetalia photo shoot on Saturday, which I obviously, I took pictures from that. And I'm pretty sure there was about to be a fight was about to break out between the Hetalia and Homestuck. I was almost sure of it. Like, they were yelling at each other, and there's people moving around. I'm like, oh, they're gonna break out into a fight. I was almost hoping they would, but they didn't. Oh well, maybe next year. Maybe next year. A lot of Gangnam Style. Like, I had no clue what the hell that was till like this weekend, literally. Like, I've heard of it, but I'd never bothered watching the video or anything. You might want to jump off, dude. Definitely a lot of Gangnam Style. You'll notice it in the video. There's going to be a lot of Gangnam Style. Or... oh, about time I killed him. I suck at this game. There's even a panel for Gangnam Style. I'm like, wow. It's really that big. Yeah, I guess there's a reason for that. I mean, last year the huge thing was Party Rock Anthem. The first half of this year, it was Sexy and I Know It. Now it's Gangnam Style. I don't know what the next one's going to be, but it's probably going to be something else. Or maybe it won't be anything. Maybe this will be the biggest thing. It'll be so big, it'll be big for like the next 20 years or something. I really don't know. Yeah, Saturday. Was the masquerade. Oops, he fell. Bye. Was the masquerade. And of course, my little chip thing said 129, which guarantees I would get like a really semi-good seats. But then I'm thinking, oh wait, I gotta go and get my cosplay. I should go and cosplay right now. Wait, did I get cosplay? Oh no, I had to go get charge my battery. I was charging a battery in the hotel room, and then I'm thinking, all right, my other battery. I have 3 batteries on me. One of them is charging right now. Another one is in the camera and it's about to die, and the other one is fully charged. Let me go change, get out of line so I can change it. I think it only take like about maybe 5-10 minutes. It took about like 20 minutes, and I had to do some other stuff too. A bunch of other crap I had to do. And then when I got there, by the time I got back in line, it was like they were like doing seatings for like rows for numbers 1 to 270. So I was definitely late, and I ended up getting really, really crappy seats. But hey, whatever. As long as other people can see, I guess, and I could still see. I just couldn't get really good footage because the random box in the middle of the place and all that other stuff or whatever. Whatever. And then Saturday was a dance. Me and Ginyu 2007 went to the dance. Not as a couple, but just went there at the same time. And, you know, we're just watching dancing for a while with the other group and with the other groups and stuff that were there. Just pretty cool, because I usually don't go to dances. I usually just like I usually stay for like at least an hour or two. I don't even know. I stay for a pretty good while. It's pretty cool though, because I usually don't go to dances. I usually just avoid them. This time I went down. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm actually having fun here. My severed arm. Got my severed arm. Get back here! Where'd he go? Ooh! Yes! Dance on my severed arm. And whatnot. Did we win? Aww. Damn, we lost. Alright, trying to think what else happened. Trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I probably am forgetting like so much though. Whatever. It's been like forever since I've done a recap of a convention. Because I didn't do a recap of Camp Anime because I only went for 2 days, so I didn't feel a need to do a recap. So now I'm out of practice. God, tear me apart. Oh, yeah. Saturday. What else happened Saturday? I already talked about the waffle off. Saturday. Oh yeah, Saturday. After the dance, I'm just walking around randomly. Basically just walking around doing random shit, like going to random panel rooms and whatnot. Trying to find something to do. Eventually, Ginyu just went to sleep. And there was a rave going. The rave got closed down, but there was another one going on outside. And apparently it was so big at one point that like they were just getting people off the streets. Just random people off the streets were joining it. And a truck came apparently, and all this other crazy shit happened. But when I got out there was only like a handful of people out there. I'm like, wait, there's only a handful of people out here. There's no truck, and there's just and the music. You can barely even hear the music. But it was still fun though. Hung out there for a bit at the mini rave. And that closed. It just kind of like stopped after a while. So then I did some more random walking around. Found this group. I helped. There was a Dudley cosplayer, and he had lost his gloves, and I knew the person who was on staff who had them, and he was trying to find it, Dudley. So I basically got Dudley reunited with his gloves, which is pretty awesome, because Dudley should not go on without his gloves. That's just not right. He needs to have his gloves at all time, even when he's drinking tea. Even when he's drinking tea, that's right. Drinking tea, you need your gloves. Is the match gonna start yet? So yeah, walking around randomly, and eventually I found this room, and there's a bunch of people playing Ninja, and eventually that room gets closed down though after a few games of Ninja, and then we just start walking around trying to find a place to play Ninja, and then we had to like wait for somebody for like 20-30 minutes or something. I don't even know why we had to wait for him. Then eventually you started walking down towards where the expo hall is, where the dealer's room was. And, you know, we just had to talk for a while. We didn't even play Ninja. And then eventually we just all sat down in a circle and just started playing with this plastic cup. We just started like, you know, just, pretend this is a plastic cup, and here we were, in a circle, sitting down, just slapping it back and forth at each other, making sure it didn't touch the ground. Alright, sorry about the stop there. My stupid cousin came home. Well, you know what, I'm gonna continue it now. Speaking of my cousin, the con didn't seem right, and I think I know why. Because, you know what, usually when I go to cons, I go there, you know, obviously to have fun and whatnot, but, you know, one of the other reasons I go there is because I can get away from, you know, home life. I can get away from my family, I can get away from my mom, get away from my annoying cousin, not to deal with their bullcrap or their stupidity for just a weekend. And this weekend, I didn't really feel like that, simply because my cousin was there. Like, with her being there, I just felt like she was like, I don't know, I felt like the whole entire point of going to the con was pretty much mute, just because she was there, which I think is really annoying as all hell. You know, she was there, and it was really stupid and annoying. I felt like I had my mom spying on me. I felt like I was being spied on or something. That's what I literally felt like. I would always see her in the hallways and shit, and it was just like, ugh, get out of my face. I'm not babysitting you. I'm not going to hang out with you. I guess it's one of the reasons why the con felt so different. Because it did feel different from last year. Besides the venue change. You know what, I was talking about Saturday, as well as in dance, there was the cosplay Truth or Dare, which I didn't participate in, but I did watch it. It was pretty interesting. It was really fun. I wish they had taken my dare seriously, though. I dared them to someone to basically have to like write in a piece of paper like what you want your dare to be, and they'll like put it in like a hat, and it'll be like randomly drawn. And I put like Tap Dante with the severed arm. And I even lifted it up and said, when it finally got chosen, I even lifted my arm up and said, yes, do it. And they're like, no, we're not doing that. I'm like, fuck you. Whatever now. Whatever. It was still a fun experience, despite the fact that they rejected my dare, even though my arm was right there for everyone to see. But, yeah. That was Saturday. And then eventually, you know, we didn't play Ninja on Saturday, like I said in the last part, or the last video where I cut it off. We never played Ninja. We played a cup game where basically just try to keep the cup from touching the ground as much as possible. We just slap up in the air and just meet up on the spot. And we just played that for like about an hour or two, an hour and a half. It was so fun though. Like it was like 5 o'clock in the morning when we finally stopped playing it. But it was like the most, probably one of the best moments of the con, honestly. It was just such a fun game. The game is called, some people call it Wilson when we're there, but I called it just the plastic cup game. But Sunday happened, and Sunday is always the saddest day for any con. This one is no exception, because, you know, that's when not as much is happening. And, you know, it's just the final day. There's nothing else going on. There's stuff going on, but everyone's pretty much leaving that day. but I did see cosplay chess this year. I missed it last year, but I got to see it this year. My god, the Reno cosplayer, whoever that guy was, he was the best. He made the show for me. Like, wow, he truly made cosplay chess entertaining. Cosplay chess was a lot more entertaining than usual, because most conventions and stuff, they have like the chess pieces, and they don't really say much. You usually have like a chess piece that's like designated to like say a few lines and stuff, but for the most part they don't do anything except just move when they're told to. But a lot of chess pieces are like interacting with each other and stuff, and actually like Reno of course was like beating people with his water bottle or poking Suzaku. It was really fun and entertaining to watch. And they actually had the kings announce the moves off, which I thought was interesting, because you usually have like two anonymous chess players that are like off screen announcing their moves, but they had the kings announce each of the moves. They kind of screwed up on some parts, but hey, there's always bound to be mistakes, you know. But yeah, all in all, it was pretty entertaining though. Cosplay chess was definitely entertaining, a lot more entertaining than usual this year, for any convention I've been to. And wow. And also as well, to the Alucard cosplayer on Friday at the Waffle Loft. I may have been out of hand when I said, you know, I dropped an F-bomb on you for recruiting those other two people. I may have been a little out of hand. I was probably taking the game a little bit too seriously with the Waffle Loft challenges and shit, but I don't know. I guess I was just, yeah, I was taking it out of hand, and I shouldn't have said, you know, oh, fuck you, blah, 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 especially when there's not even 18 plus events. So I apologize for what I said, and sorry to you, Alucard cosplayer. Yeah, the guy that was at the Waffle Loft. Yeah, and let's see, what else happened Sunday? What did I get hit by? I was gonna throw grenades. Or die. Pretty much Sunday was a closing day. You know, I played some DOA 5 for like 3 hours with the Green Dragon again. That was fun. Oh, I killed myself. Oh, I killed somebody though. But I don't know. Yeah, let's talk about the swag I got. But this very tasty gummy candy. Thank you to Ozzy for giving me this hula hoop that glows in the dark, and as well as this Tekken poster. Thank you very much. I will do stuff with that momentarily someday soon, maybe, probably not. And I also bought this from the Vagabonds, a finger and a really cool looking jar. It's all bloody. I like it. What else did I get? I already showed you Shinobi. Oh yeah, here is the completed One Piece boat. I had to put it together myself. It took about 5 minutes. That was a really long time, but it's eventually been put together. You know, it looks all nice, and now it's like going to be in the background of all my videos because it's cool. And but Pocky didn't open it yet. Ramune. I'm going to have to find somebody to help me open it, because I don't know how to open this still, despite the amount of tutorial videos I've done and whatnot. But yeah, I bought 2 Ramenes. Samurai Deeper Kyo Volume 16. Finally got that. I mean, I got Volume 15 like way back at Anime Boston or something. Now I'm finally getting volume 6. I'm a very slow manga buyer, by the way, if you didn't notice. And I think I already showed I got Shinobi. I played it for like about 30 minutes and I already got bored of it. Now I know why it's $1. It was fun when I played it back when I was a kid, but now it's just like I can't play that game. It's so boring. Shinobi for the PS2. Ugh. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I can't think of really much else to say. All I can say is really thank you to Chris and to Brandon for your help on Friday and throughout most of the weekend, basically. Thank you to Scribbles for, you know, telling me about the position of photography and offering it to me and allowing me to do it and stuff. Thank you to Scribbles. Thank you. Thank you to the head of photography. I didn't exactly get your name. I think your name was Ashley. Thank you to the head of photography and such for letting me use that really awesome SD card that actually transfers over to the computer wirelessly. I didn't even know that existed till now, till AAC. So thank you for allowing me to use that to take pictures and such. Very awesome opportunity. Yay, gratuitous butt shot. And if you're at AAC, I hope you enjoyed the con. I enjoyed it. It just wasn't as enjoyable as last year because I had that really, really weird, you know, police feeling. That feeling like where, you know, someone's like, what's that called? I don't know. That feeling like where you're just being watched constantly. And it's like you can't do anything. Because if you do something, it could be bad. And it could be reported. I don't know. I really don't know. Just if you go to cons, and you just go to cons with your friends or by yourself, don't go to cons with family members. Especially if they're like all like, oh, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing this. Especially if they're like really, really just normies. If they're normies, don't go to cons with normies, basically. Just don't go to cons with normies. And that's pretty much all I have to say for now. This has been VideoGameStupid, talking and sometimes rambling on about AAC 2012. And I'm going to bid you all adieu now. Oh yeah, also, one of the vagabonds gave me these little, like, blue ball things. With these little orbs. And they shrunk. They have shrunken down to nearly nothing. So I guess that's pretty cool, I guess. I kind of wish they were not shrunken, but it's still cool either way. Yeah. Alright, bye. Oh my god, I just remembered something. Okay, I went to the Vagabonds, like, table at the dealer's room / artist alley, and I actually got to meet South Carly Kid. If you don't know who she is, she's a YouTuber as well as an author of this book right here, Inanimate Objects. She wrote this book, and it's a pretty interesting story. It is not Twilight. No, I'm joking. Basically, I haven't gotten really too far. I'm not even in the third chapter yet, but basically, it's about this guy who is apparently immortal, or he's been alive for a very long time, and he basically just goes into a hotel and slams a door in some girl's face. It is pretty interesting so far. I like it. So, yeah. I met South Crawley Kid, and at the time, you know, I was just like, I didn't know what to say. She said to me, I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity. You're always commenting on my videos. But you know what? The truth is, I think I was one who's meeting a celebrity. I mean, she may not be a big YouTuber or anything, but she is an author of this book that I just bought. And I felt like I was the one who was meeting a celebrity. Truth be told. It was awesome meeting you, South Crawley kid. Finally. And being able to buy your book. Definitely gonna finish reading it. And you should all definitely, if you like, if people out there, if you like reading books, you should definitely buy Inanimate Objects by Kendra L. Saunders. So go buy it. And it was awesome seeing the Vagabonds in general again. Awesome seeing the Vagabonds, Locke, Luna 80. Awesome seeing you guys. Awesome hanging out with Ginyu and Ozzy. And playing Ninja or the Cup game. Playing the Cup game. That was awesome doing that too. I love playing the Cup game. And this is a true ending of the video. So yeah. Go buy this book. This is the book I bought. Go if you like reading books, go buy this book right here. Inanimate Objects. And that's all I have to say right now.